Quiet people have the loudest minds. Stephen Hawking.
After 40, life starts to feel a little different. You've walked through the highs and lows, seen dreams come true and others fade away. Society tells us to be loud, to network endlessly, to stand out aggressively. But what if the real secret to success after 40 isn't being loud at all? What if your quiet nature, the very thing you've been apologizing for your whole life, is your greatest asset? Today we're diving into the 5 hidden strengths of introverts that create success after 40. These aren't just soft skills, they are your superpowers, waiting for you to claim them. Let's uncover them one by one. Think about it. How often have you been in a meeting, a social gathering, or even at home and truly listened, not just heard? Most people skim over conversations waiting for their turn to speak. Introverts, they hear everything. They notice the subtleties, the shifts in tone, the unspoken emotions behind words. This is not just a polite habit, it's a strategic advantage. When you listen deeply, you gather information others miss. You pick up on opportunities, detect potential pitfalls, and understand people on a level that goes beyond superficial interaction. Consider Sarah, a 45-year-old project manager. Her team struggled with constant miscommunication. While others rushed to talk, Sarah quietly observed, asking questions only when necessary. By truly listening, she identified gaps no one else noticed. Within months, her projects ran smoother. Her colleagues trusted her implicitly, and her leadership was recognized company-wide. Deep listening transforms introverts into decision-making powerhouses. It allows you to act with precision, to respond thoughtfully, and to build connections that are meaningful rather than transactional. Resilience isn't about never falling, it's about rising stronger every single time. Introverts often develop resilience naturally because they spend more time reflecting and processing internally. This means setbacks aren't just endured, they're analyzed, understood, and turned into fuel for growth. Take James, 52. After being laid off in his industry's sudden downturn, many of his colleagues panicked. James, however, used the time to reflect on what he truly wanted. He learned new skills, networked quietly but effectively, and built a consultancy from scratch. Within 2 years, he was not only back on his feet, but thriving in a career that aligned perfectly with his strengths. Resilience is more than persistence. It's the combination of patience, reflection, and strategic action. Introverts are wired for this kind of comeback because their natural tendency to pause, observe, and plan means they rarely act impulsively. They recover smarter, stronger, and more prepared than anyone else in the room. While extroverts may chase opportunities openly, introverts often excel in long-term strategy. Their reflective nature allows them to anticipate problems, see multiple angles, and plan several steps ahead. This is why many introverts become excellent leaders, entrepreneurs, and innovators after 40. They aren't chasing trends, they're creating them. Consider Priya, 48, an entrepreneur who built a niche online business. While her competitors focused on rapid expansion, Priya took time to analyze market trends, understand her audience's true needs, and craft a plan that would sustain growth for the next decade. By the time others realized the demand, she had already established herself as a market leader. Strategic thinking isn't just about intellect. It's about using quiet observation, reflection, and patience to make moves that are precise and impactful. Introverts turn careful thought into undeniable advantage, building a foundation others can't see but must eventually recognize. Many people assume creativity is loud, flashy, extroverted, or performative. But the truth is, introverts often generate the most innovative ideas when they spend time alone, reflecting, and experimenting quietly. This internal processing allows them to connect dots others don't even see. Take Michael, 55, a software developer who felt overlooked in his company. Instead of seeking attention, he dedicated time to quietly experiment with code, exploring ideas others considered impractical. Months later, he presented a solution that not only solved a long-standing problem but opened a new revenue stream for the company. His creativity didn't come from brainstorming sessions or open-floor meetings. It came from focused solitude. Introverts understand that great ideas need space to breathe. They are comfortable being alone with their thoughts, turning reflection into action, and transforming insight into innovation that stands out. Finally, introverts have a unique gift: independence. They are comfortable making decisions without needing constant validation. They trust their judgment, rely on their intuition, and are willing to go against the grain if it aligns with their vision. This self-reliance becomes increasingly powerful after 40 when life demands clarity and confidence. Consider Linda, 51, a consultant who decided to leave a high-stress corporate job to start her own business. Many friends doubted her decision, but Linda trusted her instincts. Her independence allowed her to take calculated risks, innovate freely, and structure her life around values rather than expectations. Today, she enjoys financial freedom, professional respect, and personal fulfillment, all because she trusted herself when it mattered most. Independence is not isolation, it's empowerment. For introverts, being comfortable with their own company and judgment creates a freedom others often spend a lifetime chasing. Now that you see these 5 hidden strengths: deep listening, resilience, strategic thinking, creativity, and independence, you might wonder, how do you transform these natural gifts into tangible success? Reflect daily. Spend 10 to 15 minutes reviewing your day. What did you notice? What did you learn? This strengthens your listening and strategic thinking. Embrace challenges. See obstacles as opportunities to grow. Each setback is a chance to practice resilience. Create quiet spaces. Schedule time to think, plan, and explore ideas alone. Your creativity thrives in solitude. Trust your instincts. Decisions don't always need external validation. Rely on your internal compass. Act strategically. Combine reflection with action. Don't rush. Make moves that matter and are sustainable. The key is recognizing that your introverted nature is not a limitation. It's a launch pad for extraordinary success. After 40, when life is less about proving yourself to others and more about creating impact, these strengths are not just advantages, they are essential tools for thriving. Success after 40 isn't about being the loudest in the room. It's about being deliberate, resilient, creative, independent. Introverts have been quietly cultivating these superpowers all along. Deep listening turns conversations into opportunities. Resilience turns setbacks into fuel. Strategic thinking transforms observation into influence. Creativity brings ideas to life. Independence lets you walk your path with confidence. If you've spent years apologizing for your quiet nature, stop. The world doesn't need you to shout. It needs you to harness your strengths, focus your energy, and act with intention. Your success doesn't have to look like anyone else's. After 40, it's about crafting a life that is truly yours, using the hidden powers you already carry. So embrace it, trust it, own it. Your quiet power is your superpower, and the world is ready for what you're about to create. Now here's the challenge. Pick one strength. Use it today. Make it count. Hit subscribe for more ways to thrive after 40, and share in the comments which quiet power you're claiming first. Your story might just inspire someone else to step into their own power.